bro, Nipsey is not a normal dog. Look, he's a normal dog. I get it, but you gotta understand, he's still a puppy brain in
He a
a dog size.
baby.
No, he's a baby in the brain,
He's a
and he's a
65
dog
pound
size dog.
baby. Oh,
That's
the
good. That's not.
baby.
That's not how it's supposed to be. That's not how
That's
it's supposed
exactly
to be.
how it works.
Look, I understand how that's how it's supposed to be, but that's why you start keeping them out. We social distance. We
Yes, sir.
pals. We social distance pals. That's all it
As
is.
long as you still respect Bubby and his boundaries, it's cool.
Nah, Bubby be no. Cause he'll sit on you and just pop all his weight on you. Nah, I love Bubby.
Drop a bomb, baby.
Bubby approved is my
What's up,
lap.
bro? How
That's
y'all
where he
doing?
sleeps.
Hey, man.
I feel it.
What's
uh,
going
All
on,
right.
Rob?
So first of all, y'all, welcome to the Purple Pill Podcast. We got a good show for y'all today.
Oh,
Let's just get it
good.
started. Darren, James Harden is now on the Brooklyn Nets, and he dropped a triple double in his first game.
Nah,
bro, that's right. 30-point triple double, something like
that's
that, right?
crazy.
First game, but Kyrie wasn't there. I do want to let that be known
That's
because
crazy.
I think those numbers dwindle when Kyrie get there. But nah. Uh,
He was
You got me a guest
balling.
star this one.
He was
He did. He
balling.
was going off.
I
You
think
ain't see it yesterday? He
right.
went off.
At,
He went off.
right. Uh,
He said, nah, that nigga got the strap, bro. I don't know what's going on with him.
uh,
But,
he, I don't like the way he forced his way out of Houston. I
yeah,
don't
you
like
could have done better. You could have done better, bro. They paid you way too much money. They gave you everything you ever asked for. You
Facts,
could have went
but look
a
at it
better
like
way
this:
about it.
that
But
they traded away Russell
honestly, if you was
Westbrook.
paying me
They
some
got rid of the
people LeBron,
GM.
fuck you
They're
pay
trying to
me
rebuild.
all
If
day
you're James
long.
Harden, you try to get out of there. He asked for a rebuild.
He asked for that. Yeah, but he asked
He
for
asked
all
for a
that.
rebuild.
He asked for all that.
So
He didn't ask for the GM to be gone. He didn't ask for D'Antoni to be gone, but he did ask for Westbrook to be gone. He said he didn't want to play. He said he didn't want to play with him no more. And it's not a beef for nothing. They just said they didn't want to play together no more.
What's
that's
everything?
fine. But you asked for this shit.
I feel like Houston gave him
We let
everything.
Chris Paul go away.
Yeah,
We
Traded
I
let
him.
feel
Chris
like.
Paul go because
Traded
you
him.
wanted him here.
What do you mean was everything? They gave him everything. They gave him Clint Capella. They gave him Chris Paul.
They
They
traded Chris
gave him.
Paul.
That's because that's what he wanted. He wanted D'Antoni. D'Antoni's system is get rid of a big man. That's what it is.
They traded everybody for that nigga, man.
Because
They
they
wanted
wanted a
every.
more. They wanted somebody that was more athletic and could still run the offense. And Westbrook is that person.
But I feel it though. I can't blame him because like right now the bar is you
So
have to beat
I
LeBron. So what's his
shit.
best
But his
chance of
problem in
beating
Houston was
LeBron?
he
But
couldn't
not
beat Golden
without
State.
teaming up with. He had no other choice. He wants to beat that nigga.
Uh,
And it's not basketball unless you
then if
beat
that's the
LeBron.
case,
But
that's how I'm defining this
think
whole
about
time in the
that,
league.
and think about
You have to beat
You
how
LeBron.
gotta
many
beat
people don't have
LeBron.
Only
championships
Golden
because of
State and the
Jordan.
Spurs have done it. That's the way I
Then
look
think
at it.
about how many people don't have
You gotta
championships
beat
because of
LeBron.
LeBron. But the thing is about James Harden, there.
Yeah, like
So the
The thing is
era
about
is
James
not
Harden,
really
what
the
separates
person's
him
name;
and
it's to
which makes
beat
him
that person's
different,
name.
you gotta if you can't
he
beat
couldn't get out
him,
the West because of Golden State.
What? hmm
what's that?
They traded him.
Look,
I mean, he started on the Thunder. Thunder was sweet to me when he was there. Like they had a good chance. They just couldn't. I understand. I'm just saying they had a good chance there, and it didn't work out. They had a decent chance in the Rockets. It ain't work out, and
I'm just
Disrespectful.
tired of.
Disrespectful.
Like I said, I can't validate
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Kevin
what are you
Durant
talking about?
championships, even if he wins with Brooklyn. I can't validate it. I can't.
he was
I,
on the team. He won.
that's
He
crazy.
was on the team. What do you
I,
mean?
I can't validate it. I can't just be like, okay, like
What are you
how
talking
we say
about? He
you
was part of
beat
those Golden
LeBron
State
era
teams.
is never gonna beat Kevin
No,
Durant era.
it's not.
Like
No.
he's
Yes,
a
you
weapon
are.
on a
Darren,
team,
hold
but
on.
and that's what you're supposed to be. But you're not
Darren,
that
hold on.
unstoppable
Was it if
piece
Kevin
on
Durant
that
going
team.
to Golden State stopped
Everybody,
James Harden from winning
there's two more
championships?
people in that team that's unstoppable. How like what are you,
Darren, they went to a 7-game series with Kevin Durant.
I
What are you talking
disagree.
about?
He wasn't winning when Kevin Durant wasn't there.
It wasn't 7 games, was it? Kevin Durant came and then went 7 games.
I'm talking about when Kevin Durant wasn't there. Go. I'm saying Harden wasn't winning before Kevin Durant wasn't there. Was before he was in Golden State. When he was in OKC,
Yeah, but he didn't have his
he
championship
wasn't.
teams
Harden wasn't
until
winning nothing.
then.
He still
Though.
doesn't have a championship.
When he first
He
got to
never
Houston,
got
Houston, you're not about to tell me those were championship teams.
The man, yeah, you should have been
I
able to
mean,
stop him.
Jordan willed his team. Shit.
That's the way I look at it.
Look at LeBron.
When he first got to
LeBron
Houston,
willed
yes, his whole
Are you,
team was trash.
are you about to tell me his whole team
Name another
was
player on
trash?
that team.
D'Antoni was there. It was the same system. The system just kept on.
2015.
Mm.
All right, but
2013.
when did Golden State win their first championship? 2015. Harden got there in 2012, 2013, right? All right, I'm talking about the Golden State era in 2015 on.
They didn't.
You telling me none of those teams, or at least that
Steph
first
Curry,
team in
Kevin Durant,
2016, couldn't
Klay Thompson,
Golden State? You know why? No, Kevin Durant wasn't there at first. Kevin Durant wasn't
James
there
Boy
at
Harden.
first.
he had the ball in his hand too much. That was the
Thank
problem. He
you.
had the
All right,
ball in
Thank
his
you.
hand too much.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
All you had to do was double him and it
Yes,
was over.
James Harden. Yes, all they did was double him. And it's not that he
That was
wasn't the
over.
only weapon. He didn't play inside a real system that benefited everybody else. He didn't start getting triple doubles until 3 years ago. We're talking about 2015.
Hey man, but
He was scoring, but he never got
Hold
no
on there.
triple double back then. Like he maybe got one, but he wasn't getting no triple doubles consistently back then.
so is he coming? Is he coming out as a starter for Brooklyn when Kyrie and everybody's back? Is
So
he
Darren, in
starting?
that time
Who's going to
frame,
be 6 man? KD's going to be 6 man. Is that going to be the right they bring in?
Nah, they started. No, you got to start all three of them.
You got to start off 3. So in the first quarter, they just going to be up 50 points.
That's why I don't.
Darren,
I
check
don't like
this
it.
out.
I don't like the move.
Is that what's going to happen?
Check
I
this
don't
out.
like the move. But look, the thing is, they lack
They've
defense.
in that
They lack
5-year
defense. They got a
time
lot of-
period.
Check what?
They got
We'll
KD.
say in that 5-year time period, Golden State went to the
Check
finals
what?
how many times? Went to the conference finals how many times? 5 times, correct? How many times did they play Houston in the Western Conference Finals?
4 or 5, yeah.
And
last year.
2 times. They played them in 2015
Uh,
and 2018.
2 or 3.
So the reason they're not going to the finals is who?
Okay.
Golden State.
Are you saying Golden State?
I mean,
The conference finals.
But
You gotta
those
beat
games
them.
go into what round? What games are those?
One of them
what
was
round
like I know
those
for a
games
fact was
in?
7-game
Because
series
was
because they were
playing
down. It was like they had to win
they was
game
going
6
down
and
to the
game
wire
7.
in them games, bro. He was playing.
We all know
I'm
that.
not saying Harden ain't sweet. Harden can ball like
But he's going to the finals.
nobody's business.
Absolutely.
But he ain't beating LeBron, is what I'm saying.
He shrinks in big
He's not
moments.
beating LeBron.
He just shrinks in big moments. Now, yeah, he is. Now he is.
I'm not buying into the Harden hype. I'm not doing it.
I'm not
I'm
either.
not buying it.
I don't like. There's not. I feel like all these guys tried to do their own thing. I feel like Kyrie tried to do his own thing with Boston. Didn't work, which is cool. Whatever. I'm not judging.
That's not true.
Harden tried to do his own thing. Tried to get teammates with him. Didn't work because of the style of ball he plays.
You know what? I
He
think he
wants-
should have went to the Heat. For real. I think he
I
should
don't
have went to the
want
Heat.
him to ruin that. I don't want him to ruin
If he
it.
went to the Heat, him and Jimmy, I would have been rocking with that.
I would have liked it.
You
if
can't
it
say that
worked,
'cause it's working.
But if his game is going to continue
You
to
can't
be
say that 'cause
ISO
it's
ball,
working.
it's not going to work. It's not going to work with any team besides Brooklyn.
No, I'm talking about it worked in Houston. You can't say that didn't work in Houston. You can't say James Harden in
I said
Houston was not a
besides with
success.
Brooklyn. Brooklyn's the only team that it's going to work with. When you
How? Okay, explain it. Explain to me how James Harden in Houston was not a success.
Yeah, Ken.
In that 5 year,
He,
from 2015 to
you said
2020,
he went to
he
the
went to the
Western Conference
finals twice.
Finals
Western Conference Finals twice.
2 or 3 times.
Oh no, keep going there.
You shot yourself in the foot.
No, they
You
didn't
just
make it
shot
to the
yourself in
final.
the foot. You ain't win them.
That
Wait,
was
didn't they just go last year versus the Lakers? Oh, was that the Nuggets? Yeah,
Yeah.
they played the Nuggets. Yeah, they played the Nuggets in the last round.
They. I
Uh,
just see if you ain't win a ring, you ain't doing it for me, brother. I'm sorry. I like you. I'm not buying the jersey, but I might get it as a gift for
and here's
somebody.
my thing. I'm not even like that. I'm more so like, all right, you got the talent. You should be able to
Great
win a
player.
ring. The problem is you want to play under D'Antoni and D'Antoni's system. The only thing I know about that is because you didn't want him fired, and then on top of it, when he did get fired, you didn't want him. You want to go follow him to Brooklyn. He's an assistant coach in Brooklyn. So if you want to do that, then you just want to play in the same system. If you want to keep playing in the same system, that's cool. But it's only going to work with Kyrie and KD. It's only going to work with players that are like that,
Hmm.
that can get the ball and just spot up shoot. Well, Kyrie's not a great spot up shooter, but
That boy can
KD is.
shoot.
Yeah, he can shoot, but not just like catch and shoot. He's decent at it. He ain't great. Like he's not Clay like at it. But I
Who's team captain?
It's
I've been
Katie's
wondering
team,
who
but
that
it's
is.
really probably
Is it
Kyrie's
KD's
team.
team? Boy who never played is his team?
Katie,
That's
we
wild.
got had this conversation. Katie's a passer.
KD's the best talent.
Katie's a beta though,
So who's team captain though?
and there's
Who's
nothing
running
wrong with
practice?
that. But Katie's a beta, and it
Nah,
shows
it's
in his
KD's
game.
team. I agree with that, but
What?
I feel like they're gonna if they lose games, if they
Not
lose
showing
in
up
the
there.
finals, if they lose anywhere, it's gonna be because KD didn't show up.
Word.
That it should be. The reason why I say that is because it should be championship or bust, right? If it's championship or bust, and he drops 22 again in the finals, we're gonna all look at him like, all right, yeah, you dropped 22, but your main job is to score. Like Harden too, but at the same time, you're the most unstoppable weapon. Like you're 7 foot and you can shoot from anywhere. So,
He gotta stop. Is he the answer to Giannis? Is he strong enough? Did he get strong enough in the offseason?
bro, when you
All
got
right,
a
Darren.
bunch of
So
Achilles
answer my
tears
question. Answer this
up here,
question
I can only imagine if you
about
got to
James
worry
Harden.
about putting on weight on top
So
of
you
it.
said he didn't look. You said he didn't meet his goals in Houston, right? They
What's
didn't
up?
meet their goals, right?
What's up?
What did Houston trade for James Harden? Do you remember?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, it's okay.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
I
what,
don't remember
so
actually.
after the
What did they trade?
yeah, so the
they
Hart.
traded
Oh
James
fuck, I
Harden.
fucked up. I fucked up. Hold on,
No, you
I
said
go back.
what did they trade for James Harden?
Oh, you talking about back then?
So they traded the Houston Rockets traded James Harden alongside Daquan Cook, Cole Aldridge, Lazar Hayward in exchange for Kevin Martin, Jeremy Lamb, and 2 first-round picks, which became Steven Adams and Mitch McGarry. So after looking at that trade, tell me that that the Harden situation in Houston was not successful. He averaged 24 points in his first season with Houston, by the way. Darren, look what they got him for. They got a
I feel
superstar
like you bring
MVP
them in, you're bringing them in
for nothing.
unless you're just trying to get. What?
Yeah,
Actually, all right, cool. What is your
fair.
goal? Is your goal to
So
win
here, I'm gonna answer
championships,
that
or
question in
is your
2
goal
ways.
to
First, to
get
answer your
people on your
question, the
team?
goal is to win
I understand
championships.
you gotta do both,
But
but
when
which
you
one
run
is
into
better?
like the greatest franchise in recent history and debatably of all time, based on their dominance of this past decade, I'll give you some slack for that. Like, are you going to count? Like, think of all. Like I said before, think of all the people Michael Jordan stopped from having championships. Does Karl Malone suck because he doesn't have any championships? Does Charles Barkley suck because he doesn't have any championships? But you're
Everybody.
saying they're not great. You said James Harden was great.
I'm not saying they suck.
No.
No, I'm not saying that either.
We said that it is. We said we got to
But
beat
the reason he
LeBron.
never played
And if we
LeBron
beat
is because
LeBron,
of
he didn't
Golden
beat
State.
LeBron, so he's not doing
That's my
nothing.
point. They're the
Exactly.
greatest
We
team.
didn't say he
That's
wasn't
like
great.
some of the
Dude
greatest
can
teams of
ball
all
like
time.
all get out.
He played.
Bro, who was on that nigga's team, bro?
He played. He
He
played, the
played like
Lakers
shit
last
the whole
year
season.
in the semifinals. Russell Westbrook and him.
He played fine.
And what did James Harden play like when the finals came? When that game, when the semis happened? Oh, he did.
Well, there you go. This is why you got to beat LeBron. LeBron shows up every game.
Look, I'm just talking about in that, and I think that's exactly what it is.
But did you say you
Curry's
don't
a
give KD
legend.
the credit for those championships?
He
KD,
beat LeBron.
KD is still a legend, but that's because he beat
That's wild.
LeBron.
That's
Uh,
disrespectful. You're probably like the most disrespectful basketball
I
fan I've
personally
ever met,
don't, but
Darren.
he's still a legend. Like he's still a legend. Like at the end of the day, I'm not being disrespectful. I'm saying that. Look, like Charles Barkley, he's a legend. He's truly a legend, but he just didn't win a championship.
But
James Harden is
earlier this
going to
week
be
you
a
told me
legend,
James Harden was not
but
great.
what he's
Did you
going to
not?
have to do to win a championship is not going to be the thing that clicks for him.
Oh, you're not okay. Now we lying now. Now we're just making shit up. Now we're just making shit up. Now we're just making shit
I
up.
never said that. I've never said
Yeah.
that. I've never,
That's crazy.
I've
We
never,
need to
You were
record
just
every
fuck up this
I've
nigga
never
this
said
whole week.
that. I've never said that. I've always given him his respect. I've always given him respect.
He got traded.
No, look, I don't like the fact that he's banding up.
Yeah, but he doesn't
I
have any
said I
choice
don't like.
who he gets
I'm not
traded
going to
to.
respect his championship. He wanted to be
He
traded.
can make
What
a
are you talking
suggestion to
about?
the team. They don't have to trade. They didn't have to trade him to Brooklyn. They could have traded him to Philly.
Yes, he does.
That's my point. He doesn't have a choice of where he's going.
They was trying to do that too.
Philly, well,
That's
he's
disrespectful.
not
That's the
going to
most
play.
disgusting
I'm
thing.
not going.
I'm just not. I'm not respecting if he get a
You
championship.
can't even compare them because LeBron teamed up to win a championship.
Compared to LeBron.
Those guys in
Compared to
Boston
Golden
teamed up
State's
to win a
first
championship. People team up to win
That's what I'm
championships all the time. Scottie Pippen teamed up with Michael Jordan to win a championship. You have to have a team to win a championship, Darren. So here's my thing. Here's my problem with everything that you're saying.
Let's see what
You're
happens.
complaining
Gotta
about
beat
James
the
Harden
Raptors.
being an ISO ball player. Then he decides to
Got
join a
drafted
good
to that
team. Then you're still mad at him for not trying to be an ISO ball player anymore. Darren, you can't say he averages 10 assists a game for like the past like how many years? I'll check.
He's still being an ice ball player. He just had a triple double. That's ice ball. You do that.
That sounds like good. That sounds like good basketball to me, Darren.
Ball. Because he forces the double team, he kicks it out to somebody. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I came in this podcast thinking that you didn't think Harden was great because that's what you told me earlier this week. So my energy is kind of misplaced right now.
I've never said he wasn't great.
So you totally said that.
I've never said that.
That's so stupid. That don't even make
His favorite
sense.
basketball players actually Paul.
So do you respect the Boston 08 championship?
I won't. I just
They banded together. Those like three superstars.
I just
Do you
won't.
respect those the 2004 Detroit Pistons championship?
Yes.
4 of those players made the All-Star team. They banded together. You respect the 2012 LeBron James championship in Miami?
Yeah.
Them boys worked hard.
They banded together. Like, what are you talking about? It was 2012.
Yep, absolutely.
They won in 2012 and 2013.
I don't think they won in 2012. I think it was the year after.
They gonna have to fight LeBron.
Who did he lose to, Darren?
Okay, but if you
LeBron.
argue that, wasn't James Harden, KD, and Westbrook on the team?
And guess what? Guess what James Harden was doing? Coming off the bench.
It's the
He wasn't
LeBron
even
era.
starting.
Thank you. That's why I've been saying this all the time.
So James Harden started in the finals?
Nah, bro, he's strong. Stop.
Sixth man of the year.
Stop. No, he didn't.
He didn't have
start.
he didn't get as much
You're
playing
not
time
about to
back
tell me he showed up the same way he showed up in all the other games before. Stop.
Oh
I'm talking
man.
about the games before. The games
I don't
before.
remember
The
this.
games versus the
Let me
Lakers
find it.
But
earlier in that series or early in that playoff run. Exactly. Because he was showing up and locking down people and playing
yeah, but in his
on
defense,
offense.
Kevin Durant didn't
And then
play
all
well.
of a
He didn't
sudden
play
he
crazy,
goes up against Miami.
and they lost in
All that went
5.
out the window.
Yeah, you're disrespectful. You're disrespectful as fuck.
All, look, all I'm saying is I res- I'm not I'm not I'm not. I just don't respect it. Like Kawhi's championship is respected. He played with other good players.
Wait. Time
Kyle
out. Slow
Lowry is a
down.
good player,
You said you don't respect Kawhi's
but
championship?
He got an
Oh,
amazing
he's
free
not.
I
throw
was about to
percentage.
say
I'll
you
tell you
tripping.
that. That nigga, that's crazy.
I said I do.
So you don't respect his
I
Raptors?
respect his first one, but when we talk about Kawhi's legendary stuff,
Aaron, that's
Kawhi
bullshit.
go
That's
off.
completely
Don't,
total
I
don't,
bullshit.
think he,
you guys
I
You
think
don't
he
only
needs
fall
need
like
more.
one
that.
I think he
championship.
needs one more.
This
I
having
think he needs
multiple
one more as the
championships
man,
thing
as the man.
is
Where we
kind of
put
for like
that
the
category
one
based.
percent. Darren,
That's why we
not
try.
everybody.
Who
First
are
of all,
we
not
trying to
everybody
put as the
deserves
one
more than one
percent?
championship.
The top five players in the league at least, right?
Not necessarily. Charles Barkley averaged 30 on the Dream Team
But we
and
want the
never won
top
a
five
championship.
players in the league to have multiple championships. So we did. We never wanted LeBron. We
That's
never
different.
wanted.
That's
We
different.
never wanted
That's
LeBron to win a
different.
championship, or at
But
least
that's
just
different.
we was
Who are we
happy with
comparing
one.
LeBron to?
That nigga better win every championship.
In a 20-year span of playing in basketball, you telling me? So you're saying the 1%? I'm saying the
That's
one
rare.
percent
That's
in
what
the
I'm
league
saying.
today.
You're not. You
Curry
don't. You
got
shouldn't
multiple
expect
championships.
somebody to win
LeBron got
multiple
multiple
championships.
championships. Durant got
To have the
multiple
expectation to
championships.
win
I'm
multiple
saying,
championships is ridiculous.
that's
That's a
all I'm
ridiculous
saying.
expectation.
Look, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. But they're competing
No, correct.
as
But
the
do you
man,
expect?
and you already have one.
I
That's what
agree
your
there.
next goal is.
I agree.
That's
You
what
need
your
to
next goal
win
is.
a lot of championships.
So if Kawhi has one with San Antonio, or he has two with, or how many? I forgot how much he went one with San Antonio. Let's say he got one with San Antonio, and then he
He
gets
doesn't need.
traded
So
to
no, he doesn't
Toronto, and
need
now
anything.
he's
That's the
officially a
problem.
man.
You're
He
in this
gets one.
mindset.
Now he's in a different
He doesn't
stratosphere where
need
he needs
anything.
to
He's ready
compete.
to move.
After you get
Now
one championship,
He got to move.
you're
before it was okay.
no. I'm not. I'm not
Listen,
saying don't
you
try to get
in
it.
the ring with
I'm just
Money
saying
Mike
to act
Tyson. You
like
got to
to
fight.
dismiss his whole career because he
Exactly.
doesn't
If
have
it's right
X
there,
amount of
you got to. I
championships
would compete
is
with you.
ridiculous. All you need is one.
I'm not saying that. I'm
He
saying
can
put
play.
him in that 1%. So
No,
all
you
I'm saying,
don't.
we agree
Charles
with it.
Barkley
All I'm
was in
saying is
that
that
1%
1%.
without any
To
championships.
put him in that 1%, he
You
needs
don't
one more
need
championship
championships
from
to
me.
be
I'm
great.
not. I'm
This
not.
idea of needing championships to be great, that's that bullshit they put on LeBron. That's that bullshit they put on
I'm
LeBron.
not saying that.
In this
I'm not
era,
saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. I'm not talking about legendary status. I'm not talking about legendary status. I'm talking about right now. Right now.
I
No
need to
matter.
see it.
I need not only on the court is cool, but if another player in the East, for example, goes to the championship 5 times in a row, but they lose every time, I will be the first person to be like, that guy is just great. He just can't stop whoever's coming out the West.
I mean,
I still say
I
he's
can
great.
understand.
He just can't stop somebody coming out the West.
He got to go. Yeah, I can understand that.
At that point, go ahead and band up and get a super team. If you lose 2 or 3 times to the same team and you
You
cannot
got to
stop
do
them,
some shit.
now go ahead and shake
Go
stuff
ahead.
up.
Oh, that's a good. That's a
Don't
good
do it
point.
in one
He couldn't
year.
get out the West. He
But
couldn't
is
be
that
Golden
not
State.
what Harden's doing right now?
And isn't that what KD did?
No,
Isn't that what LeBron did
No,
too?
that's not what Harden's doing right now.
no.
That's
That's
exactly what
crazy.
Harden's doing right now.
Look, and here's my problem.
That's
Look,
exactly
I
right
think
now.
let me actually get to what my real problem is with Harden, because it's not necessarily him going to that team. Like you said, he got traded. He can't control that. He can influence it, but
Yeah.
he didn't control it. The problem
You talking about
is
John
he
Wall?
didn't
And them?
even
He was playing with
really
bums.
try with the guys that they brought in, and that's not fair to your teammates. If I'm going
Yeah.
out,
Darren, He playing with John. He's playing with John
If
Wall, who we haven't seen in like
look,
2
but if
years.
you a
He's playing
bum,
with Boogie
think about
Cousins,
this.
who we
Think
haven't
about
seen
it.
play in like 2 years.
If you and John Wall's averaging 20, he's averaging, bro.
John Wall's wild.
But he's doing the thing right now, and everybody else is on the team. At least if that's my team, I got to go out there and compete with y'all.
Houston's not making
They
playoffs.
about to fight now. Watch. They about to have a sweet team. I'm still being
That's
Rocket semi fan.
I
Nah,
think I don't think so either.
Playoffs?
Yeah,
You say Houston's making playoffs?
nah, he said
Oh, I was gonna say, what do you know that I don't know?
who they
I'm saying
bringing
they're
in?
bums.
Who was
Who getting
there?
traded to the team? Nah, I'm not saying they bums or nothing. I don't think that matters because okay, cool, but LeBron
That's
Compared
not
to
played
fair, bro.
everybody
You,
in
so
the
if you're
West,
doing that, you can't do
LeBron
that
played
shit.
everybody in the West.
LeBron's a
LeBron played
once in a generation
with
player.
Cavs and they were bums.
LeBron. So think about this. Think about this. LeBron was able to bring bums to the finals. How many superstars are able to bring bums to the
All I'm
finals? That,
saying
off the
is
top of your head.
there's a way of
LeBron,
doing it.
hold on. LeBron and Allen Iverson. Michael Jordan was able to play. Was able to bring bums to the finals. So don't put that shit on LeBron.
Okay,
You can't compare people to LeBron. LeBron's like a once in a lifetime player.
but
Woo!
okay.
You can't compare
Well, at least he
people.
competed with them. No matter who's on your team, you compete with them. People was like, "Why is Jimmy Butler going to LeBron or going to Miami?"
Yeah,
It's because he saw a team that competes hard. It's not. It's about who's on your team. You like
he literally
LaMelo Ball,
is.
right?
Oh my
You tell
God.
me if he was only person getting attention on that team right now, and Gordon Hayward just stopped playing. You tell like he just like started averaging 10 points a
But
game at most.
in his
You tell
defense,
me you're
that's
gonna be
literally what's
happy with
going on
that.
right now.
You're just gonna be
Terry
happy that
Rozier had a
everybody else
40-point
quit
game,
on
and they weren't even talking
LaMelo,
about
but
Terry
he's doing his
Rozier.
thing.
You probably.
Oh.
But
But they're
why
still
would it? That don't make sense. Your
but
whole
they're still
scenario don't
competing
make
with him.
sense.
They're still competing.
Your
Even if
whole
they are only talking about LaMelo, they compete with him. That's my only problem. That's my only problem with James Harden. That he, if he look, if you know you're gonna be traded, because everybody knew he was gonna be traded at some
he did
point.
show up fat. He did show up fat.
I'm still gonna
But
go
that's
out
a
there
different
and ball.
conversation,
I'm not gonna show up to camp overweight. Like what is that?
bro. Fuck Houston. That's what
Like
we
what
on.
is that? That's not nah, bro. That's not being with your team. That's not competing with your team.
They do nothing, but they helped that
Just
nigga out. That's how the nigga
disrespect.
got
Just
fat.
For no
disrespect.
reason. What's wrong with
Eating
you?
those
What
wings
did the
now.
strippers in Houston ever do to you?
I need to know. I need to know.
Man,
I like wings and strip clubs. I don't blame them. I wouldn't be mad at all. I do the same shit. Essential workers, sir. Essential.
man,
The what they call it. Your spirit is an essential.
the
Is
spirit
a,
is.
is a special thing. You need your spirit to be lifted, right? Them females lift spirits. That's why they're
You got anything
essential
else on
workers.
James Harden?
So
That's, that's true.
I'm coining it 2021 by LA.
Man, pole dancing is
You
true.
think Brooklyn's coming out the East? They have to, right?
Nah, he better
Maybe.
win
You
it
think
this year.
Kyrie's
They
coming
better
back?
all win it this year. That's all I gotta say.
You think so?
I don't know if they will. Yeah, I think he'll come back. I don't think they can stop Giannis.
They
I
got
think
KD.
they can out offense him, but they can't.
They got
They're not
KD.
a defensive.
KD's gonna have to get big. He's gonna have to figure it out.
We've been saying that for years. He,
You never know. 2020 was a crazy year. 2021 might be wilder. You never know.
I'll say Milwaukee still got a chance. I still think Brooklyn's the favorite, but I think Milwaukee still got a chance. And Doc Rivers with Philly, that move is probably big. So I'm gonna throw Philly in there. They got a chance too.
Nobody's beating LeBron, so it don't matter. Let's
Yeah,
keep going.
hopefully, yeah.
Let's keep going.
So what's up with that presidential pardon?
Which one's the presidential? The where if you was in jail, you can get them out.
Yeah,
So we can do a presidential pardon for anybody.
let's say you about to leave office, right? You can presidential pardon anybody in America.
So like, if my cousin Snooky was in jail for two bodies, I can just get him out.
Yeah, but you're not. Yeah. That's
By
probably not.
to it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
All
not
right,
good.
I can
It's
do
not
that.
good for the
I got
press.
ideas. So like, if I was president 40 years ago, and somebody else was in
I was
jail, I can just
saying,
get them
you
out.
can do
That's what we
anybody
doing, or
ever.
they got to be in jail right now.
Dang, that's a good question.
Cause
Shit.
I mean,
Yeah, do it.
anybody ever?
Yeah, that sounds crazy. Go ahead. I'm ready for this one.
I would have gotten 21 Savage out anytime he was in jail. That's what I would have done.
Yeah.
First off, 21
Uh,
all day, baby.
Yeah.
When he was in that ICE shit, when they was about to deport him, I would have just wrote real quick. What's his real name? Anybody know his real name? Do you got to put rapper names down in pardons, or what do you
Yeah.
put down?
You have to figure out his
You have
real
to put
name.
out their real name.
Yeah.
Whatever his real name is, let him out of jail, right? I would let my homie out. He was stressed out, man. I know how that shit feels. Like my mom was going through some shit like that. It's real depressing. Like they can't work. Like you don't know how you gonna pay your bills. You got kids. Like what you about to do? That's just fucked up.
Yeah. They gonna have to figure this out. Speaking about that, actually, I actually saw in the news that
How do you feel about that?
they're gonna try to figure out how to get a whole bunch of illegal immigrants actually
No, I didn't
like
see that. How do you feel about that
civilians.
on top of your head?
I was very surprised
They
by
about
it.
to become.
So you saw that too, Rod?
What was it? Can I see it? What was it?
I don't want to put it for sure because it's just the internet. It could have been anything, but they said that somebody in the body, maybe Biden, his administration is going to try to figure out how to get like 11 million immigrants to be like
I
Citizenship?
have
illegal
an issue with
immigrants.
that.
Yeah, citizens.
Oh, path to citizenship.
Yeah,
That's fair. That's fine.
11
I have
million
no issue
people.
with that.
I don't have a problem with having them
As long as you
pat,
know.
on a path
Oh.
to it,
So,
but if you just make them do it, make them citizens, that's probably
Yeah,
enough.
no,
Yeah.
none of that.
If you
But
put them in the
you,
process, that's cool.
you need to make sure you're not an ex drug cartel member. Like you got to put different
what I would say to
safety
that is
measures
you
in
wouldn't have
place. But
a.
definitely,
I would say you'd have
America
to
was
send them
built
back
from
first
all nations, so why not?
Exactly.
to wherever they came from, whatever country they came from, before you give them legal citizenship because
For what?
they're currently trespassing
Why?
in our
Why?
country. They're not
Why?
supposed to
Why
be
would you
here.
do that?
So I would say if you that's okay to try to get them citizenship, but they should go through the
Well,
process just
okay,
like everybody else goes through the process.
okay,
I think they should be sent back to whatever their original country is first. Go ahead.
okay. So one question. Well,
Okay.
it's a multiple part question, I guess. So let's
hmm
say you've been in this country lawfully for 12,
hmm
13, 14 years, and your visa expired, and now you're an illegal resident of this country, and you are working at this wonderful place where you're able to support your three kids and your husband and their kids, and now you can't work, and now you want to apply for a different type of
Having a
way to
work visa
stay
is
here,
different.
but you have to go
If
to
I'm
another
not
country you haven't
wrong.
been to in 20 years to then restart a process.
So I think. Tell me
I'm
if I'm
just,
wrong. I'm think if
I'm
your
just
kids
saying.
are if
Okay,
your
let's
kids
say
were
they've
born
been here
here
legally the whole time
and
without
if your husband was born here, you would actually have to leave your husband and kids and go back,
work.
then get registered and come back. No, I think that's how I think that's what Trump was doing. But I think the problem with Trump's plan was he was like
I don't know.
locking people
I
up.
have no idea, but that's
He was like
fucked
putting
up.
people like in like basically
That's
jail,
fucked.
which wasn't cool at all. I'm saying just send them back to the
Yeah,
let's assume that they're Mexican to the Mexican government or Canadian government, whatever government, Cuban government.
What?
Well, probably not Cuban. Hispanic government. Yeah.
let's just say Hispanic. Hispanic. Whichever Hispanic government.
But why would you? Why that? You know how much that costs?
Yeah, but
Yeah, that's a lot of
Like
money.
that's
but since
who's
they're
paying
illegal
for that?
too, they
Why would I
also
just
won't
let
be
them
there
sit
won't
there and keep
be
working
are they paying
and give
taxes
them a
like the
trial
rest of
date?
us American citizens?
Give them a bracelet or
No.
something. Like, well, they want to pay taxes and they can pay forward taxes or back taxes. We can do something like that. Like, who's paying for them to go back to France or whatever far away ass country? I'm not paying for that ticket.
Any, yeah.
Who's feeding them? Now their kids are left here. Now they
I,
kids
I
gotta
don't. I
be
don't
able to
know.
go
I feel like
there.
that's just
That's
like a
just
make their
solid
life
fucked
easier
up.
argument.
And
Let them
that falls
stay.
back
They're
on
not supposed to be
taxpayers.
here in the
They're
first
so
place.
You might as
taxpayers
well
have
let
to
them
be
stay. I don't.
I
I
think
mean,
How?
I kind
If
of
they're
disagree with
quote,
that. I think
hold
we should
on.
make
If they're
the
quote unquote
taxpayer
stealing jobs
or
from
the person
Americans
who is
since
paying
they're illegal.
taxes life easier.
Watch this. I'm
That's
about
what
to
I
play a
think.
whole argument.
now they're entering the system.
I'm about to go ahead
They're
and know that
they're doing they're
there's no
doing
loss.
jobs Americans don't want to do anyway.
Exactly, there's no loss of jobs right now.
There's no loss.
Now, like because of the pandemic, yeah, you could say that, but there's jobs out there that people can't do. Like there are jobs you
You,
can work
you're
Wait,
next
telling
wait,
week,
me
but
wait.
people
people
Slow,
want to
cannot
go
slow
do
to
it.
a
down. Slow
banana
down. Slow down. Slow down.
plantation
They
and
had a
pick
banana
bananas for
plantation.
$8 an hour? Like, I'm not doing that shit.
Exactly.
I'm not doing that
That
shit.
might be the most racist shit I've ever heard in my life.
I'm just saying.
They
I
got
don't know
niggas
if
picking
that's fucking
bananas and
shit's
shit
called.
now.
I'm just. What do you call banana farm?
Banana farm, banana farm. That's the best you can do, bro.
Isn't it called a plantain or not a plantation where you plant bananas,
Whoever
or is that
who's ever
just
out
a
here
place in
picking
Chicago?
bananas, that's some racist shit.
I
There's
don't
no
know
nigga picking
exactly
You know
bananas
what?
for
We don't.
$8
where
an hour. That's
that
crazy.
actually came from.
That's the
We
craziest shit I've
edit.
heard in my
We
life.
edit it out, right? And I'm not giving you a ladder. You're not getting no ladders. You're not getting no water. You're not no Capri Suns. No nothing. But I mean, like,
But
unless they're a harm to society or a menace to society or actively causing any types of issues, yeah, get the fuck out of here. We don't need that kind of energy here.
Yeah,
But if you being
so
productive, you're trying to
so
succeed in
what do you
life, you're
tell the
trying to better your
people
family,
in let's
you
say
shitting
in
your
the other
pants. As
Hispanic
soon as you
countries that are
shit
trying
on
to
it,
get
you
here
gotta
and
go.
trying to get visas to apply here? So should they just sneak in to get here instead? But that's what they did, and you're letting them stay.
no, no.
No, obviously not.
Go through the process. I don't
What
think.
I'm saying is from here on, we need to draw a clear line in the fucking cement of everybody here needs to follow these sets of rules to get on this path, and everybody here needs
So
to follow these same fucking sets of
I'll
rules
I'll
so we
ask
can
this
all
question
get
then:
on this path.
is
Because
there like
once we get on this path and you come here
a
legally,
time
you get
frame,
a
like a
shot.
grandfather
I'm cool with
clause
that at
for
that
you?
point.
You got to be here X amount of time. Like, does it cut off at 10 years? Does it cut off at 1 year? Does it cut off at 20 years? Is there no cutoff date? If you just sneak into the country, are you automatically a citizen? If you have kids, does it change? Do you have the priority of people who don't have kids?
If I'm not the smartest person in the world, but I would say people with children, so 18 and under, would be the priority because you want the children to succeed, right?
Yeah,
I would.
Because
That's what I would believe
I
in the
think the most
kindness of
fair thing to
people's hearts.
do
But
would be to send everybody
we
back,
do live in the
or at
fuck you
least try
pay
to
me
get as
now
much people
world.
as you
So
can, send them
whoever got
back,
the
and
most
just
cash,
to restart the process. So I don't think that's any fair to that mom who has 3 kids trying to get here the right way. Like, you see what I'm saying?
if we, if, let's say we, so let's say we have a
Okay.
we have 10 million people in America right now, right? And let's say two of them are illegal. Let's just make it simple, right? And let's say we send some to all parts of the world, right? If we
Okay.
just took anybody who wasn't born here or naturalized in legal ways in the last 100 years are gone now. So now you just taken
Okay.
families, you've taken all kinds of people, you've taken them and displaced them and just put them in another country, right? So now what's happening with those people there? They may not know that language.
So
They may not know
So
anybody there
what
anymore.
I would say to
They may
that, it
not.
might sound heartless,
They've never
but
been
what I would say
there
to
in their
that is I
lives.
don't
it's
care.
their
Grandparents
You got to
brought
follow
them
the
here.
right
it's a
and
totally
specific
different
rules to get
culture
into this
shock.
country. You stuck in this country X amount of years ago.
Culture shock.
You got to follow the correct steps. Well,
Okay.
that's different. We were brought here on slave ships.
Well, then what about all African
They
Americans?
stuck in
All
the
African
country. We
Americans
never
have
came
kids
here.
because we didn't come here by choice. That's not different. We were
No.
brought here on slave ships. I mean, we were never naturalized. We were property. Technically, we are
It's completely
property.
different because it's a completely different
If that's the
situation.
case, though,
Black
all
people were
American
brought here as
people are
property,
property.
and
All
we
black
became
people gotta
citizens
go.
through
All American people are
through
property
law
too, though.
because of
Like,
our past because of us being slaves. It was that whole thing about what you call it, 30 acres and a mule that we never got. By the way, that's a whole different conversation. But
I think
so we are American citizens by law. We are American citizens. We have a totally different.
I
Now,
think
if you're trying to say that black people are out here are sneaking on boats to try to get in America, though that's a completely different situation than what the slaves were in. They had no choice.
I think I think ultimately though, like
Yeah.
I think I don't know the process to becoming a person in this country, becoming a citizen in this country, but it can't be easy. Like
25
it
grand.
must, it might,
That's a lot of
it's either
shit.
not fair or not easy. Like
Cost
so,
me
I
25
feel it. I
grand
was thinking this bitch too. I'm not paying 25 grand.
for my
That's
mother and my
crazy.
father to become
I was
citizens.
sneaking
Cost
this
me
bitch so
25 grand
quick.
in 3 years for my parents.
is that what we're asking?
25 grand.
That's not that.
And
Oh
and
wow.
and that's lawyers. That's showing up with judges. That's when their what they call work authorizations expire. They can't work for like 4 months because they got to get it
You just
redone. That's me paying their rent. That's like this shit's not easy, bro. Like imagine just displacing somebody somewhere else,
But how would
and
they
they
pay
still
the
got to pay this 25 grand
bro,
somehow
nah, that's
to come back.
that's
It's
a
impossible. Like
that's too much. That's too much stress, bro.
you know what they're gonna do? They're gonna join this cartel and come right the fuck back.
Yo, the
And they
craziest
coming
thing
reckless.
is, no, the craziest thing is that that's the most American thing that you said to me. You need to pay me
You got
before
paid
you
me.
can before you can become this American that you like. I know it's a great life over here. It looks great, right? But I need 25,000. That's going to look about time, but in 2 years, 2 3 years, you're gonna be like it's worth it. Trust me. That is the most
And there's
American thing.
there's phases. So first you gotta get like a visa, then you gotta get a green card, then you gotta have the green card for like 5 years, and then you gotta become a U.S. citizen.
No, the second I pay
My
my
parents aren't
25,
even U.S. citizens. We still gotta pay that part. There's
no,
another 4 more grand left.
no, if I'm 20, no,
So
if
should
I'm
the
paying
people that are
25
already
grand, the
here have
second
to
I
pay the
pay the
25 grand
25
up
grand,
front and just keep them here,
I'm paying. I'm
or should
good.
we put them on a
No,
payment plan?
I'm voting and everything.
Because I don't think it's fair that they shouldn't have
No,
to
we
pay the
pay
25
taxes.
grand. That's even worse. That even makes me more
Oh, we
all
talking about
for
the,
sending them
talking
back.
about the illegal immigrants. Uh,
Hey man. And then
so
who gets this 25? Who
you
gets
know,
all
it'd be
the
great. You know, it'd be actually great. Terrible, but great. And the wealthy will probably be so cool with it if you raise their taxes. If you make them have to pay taxes, then
The
you
illegal
raise it
immigrants.
because the way you did it
Okay,
was
keep going.
this. So you raise their taxes for some
How
odd
much more
years,
would they have
10
to pay?
years. You gotta pay extra in tax.
Double?
Yes, exactly. I think that would be the best way of doing that because I don't know, but if you snuck into the country,
How
I
about
don't know
this? How
about
about
the I
this?
don't
How
know the
about
exact
you? It's
amount they would
a
have to pay,
5-year
but
jail
I know
sentence.
that would be a tax break
Okay.
for the wealthy,
So
and
before
the
we even
normal
get to that,
taxpayer wouldn't be mad about that. No, I'm not putting people in jail to
but
become
but
American, not even
before
for
you even
illegal.
get to that, but before we even get to how are these people one going to be
But if you're
identified
born
as
in America, you're
wealthy,
straight.
or illegal,
That's the whole
or
point.
generational?
Exactly.
So they had no choice whether or
Oh,
not
you're
they came
American.
here.
Even
You're an
by
American.
illegal
Are
immigrants.
they?
Yeah, if you're born in America, you're an American
If
citizen.
you're born in America,
You're an American citizen.
you're an American citizen.
That's why they split up families. That's why split up families became a thing. Like because you had to be like if your mom was illegal
Uh
but you
huh.
were born here, like
Okay.
even if she got pregnant over here, then
Fantastic.
you got born here.
That's
You're illegal.
fantastic. You're a U.S. citizen. So
You weren't
what
born here.
happens if I am 2 years old and my parents brought me
I
here?
wouldn't say. I would say. Yeah.
Now I am paying this 25 grand at 5 years old, or my parents?
Nah, you don't have a job. Your parents will have to take care of it.
My parents. So then that
Yes.
means my parents are now being taxed for me,
Yes.
my four brothers and sisters, my grandma, at their $8 an hour jobs for the next 10 years to become an American citizen.
We can you
Bro,
for more dependents
how is that
for
possible?
more dependents
Okay.
maybe you can lower it down.
So
So
then
you're
he's
paying for
gonna now
yourself,
go file for
but
welfare and get $800 a month from
and it
us.
That's
falls
why I
back
say
on the
just kick them out of the
taxpayer.
What
country.
kind of sense do that make?
You're right. You're right. This is why we're not
But
there though. This is why I'm not there.
There's no easy.
I mean,
bro, that's inhumane. You're
I
gonna
think
have
that's fine
people
though.
from
It's like it's not
different
like we don't
coming in
do
arms
inhumane
at
shit
you.
before.
Like
We like President
you're
Obama. We're like
displacing whole
bombing schools and
generations.
shit. So I'm not that
especially if you split up.
I'm not
That's
that
evil.
pressed on it.
That is evil. I'm not signing off on that shit, bro. I'm not signing off on that shit. Cause what
I can't. I can't do that.
you gonna be at your family reunion on Zoom. They're gonna be like, "Did you hear what happened to cousin Tyrell? His girlfriend was an illegal, and they came and took the kids, and then you're gonna be like, oh damn, now your cousin's suicidal. Now he's fucked up.
Like,
He got hit
Where
in
would
the
you put him?
head.
Foster care?
imagine if he got a daughter with her too. Like, so he got the one kid, and then the other two kids gone out.
It's hers. They just
So
gone.
how
Now
about this? How about you get
you gotta explain to your daughter now
You got
why
racial.
they gone and she fucked
so?
up. And it's just
How about
I
this?
don't
How
know,
about
man.
this?
You dealing with people,
But at that
families.
point, you can help pay the
You can't
25.
just
You can help pay the 25 to get your people back in the country.
no. And now that another country with no food, no water, you got to pay the 25 grand and support them for the next 3 years because they can't come back till that paperwork is done.
This is the land of opportunity. It comes with some type of cost. Like, there has to be some type of cost.
Where
That's
was
all
those
you know.
laws when they stuck in? How come they've been here for
That's
8 years?
the thing is, you're not supposed to sneak in. That's
Well,
they
how'd they get
broke
a
the
job?
law right then and there though,
Why didn't Macy's hire them?
because it's cheap.
So then who's wrong?
Everybody, everybody.
So
Like, I
how come
don't know how
Macy's
to
can't get
explain
you a
it to
job?
you. Everybody's wrong because there's no right answer
We
to
were
the
talking about
situation.
illegal.
As
We were
we're
talking
sitting
about
here trying
illegal
to come
aliens
up
and
with it,
shit. But
there's no. We don't even know what the topic that we was talking about. What was we talking about
I
before
don't
this?
know anymore. To be
It
honest
was a
with
party. It was about a party. It was about a pardon. It started with
you.
pardon.
Oh, presidential pardon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
presidential pardon.
that's wild. I don't know. I couldn't do it. That's just wild to me.
It's just a hard.
It's a sensitive topic for me. Maybe
our
that's why.
laws.
I agree,
I
but
can't.
it's a hard thing to come up with because of our laws. I mean, not like because of how look. It's enticing to come to this country. Like you, I don't
This
care.
whole country was stolen from other people. Why can't people just come here? Like this shit ain't it for nobody. Don't nobody own this shit. The
Nah,
Native
that's not fair.
Americans don't even own
They
that
gave
shit.
them
They
like
own
fucking
this shit.
casinos and
No,
shit.
Come on.
all this
We
is
didn't get
Native
shit.
American land. I don't
We
care.
didn't get
This is the
shit.
natives' land. I
We
don't care.
didn't get shit.
That's not
That's just
shit.
bullshit, Rob. That is
They get
bullshit.
shit. Native
I
Americans
agree.
get
Wait, now if you compare it to black people, we also deserve some stuff. But if you're not about to say casinos is enough, you're not about to tell me
shit.
them having reservations is enough. You're not about to tell me that.
It's my land. How about you pay me?
You just thank
Pay
you,
me.
thank you.
What?
Bro, look, the one day
If
that
somebody come here and put a light pole here and talk about this for the neighborhood watch, I'm digging a hole
I'm,
here. I'll be like, give me 20 a month.
I'm trying to tell you, the day that all the bullshit goes away, the classism, the racism, and dividing people, where the Hispanics, the black folk, and what were we just saying?
All right.
Oh, the natives.
So let's
All,
do something
bro,
different. Let's
that's a scary day.
because I think we only got like
I'm
10
hot.
minutes left. Let's
Y'all
let's
got
do
me
this rapper
hot.
draft. Y'all get a chance to look at all the people.
That-
All right, bet. LA. I think LA got
Man,
first pick.
I mean, I'm gonna look at it
You got
as I
first
go.
pick.
I'm ready.
I wore my glasses today.
You got first pick?
I got first pick.
Dang, I'm a little bit upset about that.
Am I drafting with rules and regulations?
So you get their whole catalog, and you
To
get
make the
them
most money possible.
at this point in the
So I
draft.
would have the most money at the end of this. What is the goal of this draft? I want
Make the most
to
money,
make
get the
the
most
most
grant.
money possible
Most money, most grant.
Because you get all their new music shit too.
as of 2020, or
Going
in the
forward
Yes,
too. Going forward too.
okay, the most.
that's a good one.
Do features count?
Oh yeah,
All
absolutely.
right, my first pick will be Lil Wayne.
Oh yeah, that's a great. Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Hold on. No.
Even if he doesn't own them, I own them.
You get everything. Yeah, okay.
What do you mean?
Darren's
If I
your
pick
pick. Hold
him
on. Let
and
me
he
find the
doesn't own
one.
his masters or his songs, do I still
Oh,
own
you
them?
got him. Yeah.
Okay, Lil Wayne. Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Where's Wayne at on this?
Weezy Wee, baby. You already know.
All right. Uh, Well, that's a goat. That's a goat right there.
You got to start off strong. He's my Saquon to be.
Oh, Jay Z. If I can find him, Jay Z. Yeah, go ahead, right there, next to Jay.
You're crazy.
So Darren
Third,
got
Jay Z.
fourth
okay.
row,
I like it.
fourth
I
row.
like it.
Up, right, right,
No,
right,
you
right,
got
right,
it.
right. There you go.
Hey,
I got Drake.
You got Jigga.
Easy.
wait, no, you put him on. Oh, I was about to say, man. I thought you tried to steal my
You
guy.
got him at Jigga.
Who you got?
Yeah,
Ooh.
because I knew that we was about to try to build Young Money over here.
I was about to hard.
It's you.
Damn, you got
Damn. All right. Who's next?
Look,
Who I got left? Who's on there?
Yeah, they got
Oh,
him on
none of
that.
these little niggas. Oh, they got Shady on there?
Your pick,
Put Shady
Darren.
on my squad. Put Shady on there for me.
okay,
Yes, sir.
that's money. That's money.
That was money. I'm already in the lead. Y'all can now.
This is
No, I'm tied with Rob. He got Drake.
Who do you want?
ah,
You in last place
That's a
there.
good one.
fuck
That
that.
was a
Give me
good one.
Kanye.
That was a good
Give me,
one.
Oh, I
give
didn't
me
see
Kanye.
it.
Give me Kanye. Yeah,
Damn, that beat production is crazy. That's
I
a good
know.
one.
I was about to say when I saw it, I was like, I got two billionaires on my
Where the
list
fuck
already,
Kanye at?
so I'm good.
Damn. I'm sorry about that. I didn't even see him.
Who do I want? This is tough,
Right
bruh.
there,
This is getting tougher and tougher.
right next to him.
There you go.
I'm gonna throw a curveball, and you might like it, you might
We ain't
not.
at the tough point yet.
I'm trying to see who I
Nicki
want.
Minaj.
You gonna throw a curveball on the second pick? Go ahead.
Not even that, Darren. Not even that.
Fuck
As
you.
simple
Oh,
as
that makes
this. I
sense.
got women on lock now.
He said, "I'm taking Young Money. I got Young Money." That's not even a curveball. That's
I'm hurt.
okay.
Nikki losing. You should have picked Cardi if you wanted the new wave. Cardi got it.
Uh,
Who to pick? I'm trying to build the most money.
They have the Migos
I
on here,
said,
so if
"Don't
you
be
want
a
the
million
Migos,
rappers."
Dude, if they single and groups, do we get both or we just get the one?
so you can take Quavo singly, or
What
you
I'm
can
saying
take
though, like
them
if
in
I
the
get
group.
Quavo, because
You get the
everybody know
group,
Quavo's the
you get
Migos. Do
everybody.
I get
If you
them
get the
and
Migos songs,
Quavo?
but if you take Quavo, you only get the single, like Quavo's single album.
Oh, okay. So like,
Correct.
so like, so like, if I do Pusha T, I don't get the clips.
Nah. Yeah,
That's
Unless you
some
want the Migos,
bullshit.
you
yeah.
get all the Migos shit.
Look, man, solo careers, man. Solo careers.
Damn, because Pusha T would have been it. What about Ice Cube? Ice just him by himself?
Yeah, you get, bro. He got a great career, man. What you talking about?
But I'm saying like he's not. Is it just him by himself, or you get NWA Ice Cube?
Nah, nah. Well, nah,
What you mean,
because
no?
he signed to pay for it, like,
You
right?
said move
Like
what?
that's all it is. Everybody else is
This shit. Can we
you get
zoom in? I
everything
can't
for
see. Can we zoom in?
you zoom in.
Just zoom in a little bit,
I know who my next pick is. I'm just trying to make sure
cause
everybody
cause
take.
that just fucked me up right there. All right, all right, all right. Damn.
I mean, personally, I think we should do it the opposite way, but Ice Cube
Who do you
is a
pick?
different category.
That's why I was like, come
Who?
on, man. All right, if we gonna do that, I'm picking Nas, man. I'm going Nas.
That's a good pick. That's a
I'm gonna get the deep
you pick
catalog.
Nas.
I
I'm
just
gonna
had
get the
him.
deep
Nas.
catalog. Nas, baby,
We're not that.
right there. Fourth row down, or keep going. I was about to point to it like he can see, like he can see that shit.
So fourth row
He
down.
was there. He was
I
right
probably
here. I don't
accidentally
know
moved
where
him.
he.
There he is.
Fourth row down.
That's tough.
Where you
I
go
like
to?
it. That's
You don't
tough.
move him. You must have moved him. I don't see him now.
Go ahead.
I like
Fuck,
that. But
Nah.
when I get my next pick, y'all gonna be like, y'all gonna have to stop me. Y'all
bro.
ready
I
for
was
it?
on a tanker too.
Who?
Rihanna.
Really?
Bro, she said it
Oh,
right there. I'm
yes!
like, hold on, Rihanna's just in this. Like,
I didn't even see
bro,
it.
yeah, bro.
I
Like,
didn't
come
even
on
see
now. Like,
it.
that is light work. Come on, bro. As soon as I saw her, I'm like, oh, bro, I'm happy. I'm hoping he don't
She
pick
was
that.
hiding. That's why.
Ooh, bruh, look, come on now.
I
Riri,
got an
she
easy
got
one.
that.
Give me Post Malone.
Riri, y'all got women on lock. I gotta pick. I gotta pick Cardi B. Fuck y'all.
Post Malone's not a rapper.
Okay, I like
Oh
that.
man.
Okay, y'all both got the white rappers. I'm gonna have to come up with somebody.
All right,
I think
man.
it's LA's
You
pick.
know,
Man, he's an all-star. Okay, we get it.
damn. You know who I really,
That's a good one.
who's really blowing up that these white people love and give him a lot of money?
Who
I'm
that?
gonna give it to Lil Baby, baby.
That's a
Lil
good.
Baby.
That's a really good pick. That's a good
That
pick.
boy going crazy. He's
Okay,
about to drop another album. That shit about to go platinum week one. It's gonna be nothing but him and Full Too Good.
that yeah.
Watch, I'm gonna be there recording, rubbing my hands.
Man, there's some solid picks still up here. I'm ready for this. You
So
probably
we
know
doing this based on catalogs and money, right?
I love the money.
All right,
Yeah, it's your
just
pick.
making sure.
I know I'm about to win the money argument. Y'all ready for it?
Nah, who?
Is it my pick? Let me get Kendrick Lamar.
He
You
still
know, I
moves
feel like
records.
K Dot ain't balling like he's supposed to be though. I feel like he don't really got sales like that.
He still
I
sells.
love him
He's just
don't
not
get me
Drake.
wrong, stop hitting my rap, so
He's
I
still,
feel like he don't be selling like that.
oh, you crazy. Oh, you crazy. I know.
I'm saying like look at the rest of the list, my nigga. That's what I'm talking about.
He don't release a
Like,
lot, but when he do, he got. Yeah, we know.
I can't tell you one song off the Pimp a Butterfly. Let me tell you. I lied. I can name
Yeah.
three right now. I had to think about
That was sneaky. Hold on, Rob. That was sneaky. You got Cole.
it. I even see him.
Yeah, he got J. Cole, bro. Yeah, that was
Oh,
sneaky. Sneaky.
all right,
Okay.
that's fine.
It's LA's pick.
That
Yeah,
was
that
funny.
nigga. Whose turn is it? Oh, my turn. Shit. My bad. They gotta let me know. You gotta ring a bell or something. Let me cross off who I do have. I have Lil Baby. I have Eminem. You got Nicki Minaj, you bastard. Rihanna's
Who?
gone. Oh,
Khalid?
we doing sales, right?
Yeah.
Give me Wiz. Khalifa man.
That's that's
I don't see Khalid.
Oh, that boy owned all his everything, and he sells
Second row?
the most to white stoners. And you know them niggas love
Yo, he
Khalifa.
further down, third row or second row, next to X, next to X, second row
Where?
down, second row down from the bottom. Yeah.
Oh, you said
I'm
Wiz
with
Khalifa.
Khalifa. I'm
I'm
with
like
Oh, I thought you
Nikki,
said
Khalifa.
Khalid.
like right there. You
Bro,
literally
I
have
keep
the
trying to point
That's a
you.
good one.
yeah.
No.
It's
Wiz
literally
Khalifa.
nah.
K Dot's gone. Y'all.
Yo,
Kanye's
Which
gone.
one?
scroll back down
J
further.
Cole's gone.
I'm about to mess y'all up with this next one. Who is that?
Who?
Oh, look, nah, I don't want y'all. Oh,
Bro,
definitely.
I wasn't gonna take Snoop.
Um,
He only has one good
give
album.
me Snoop Dogg.
Where's Snoop? Oh!
Bro, I got the best.
Don't give me that. But the one
Oh,
album he
you're
has is
y'all
legendary, but it's only
No,
one
but
album.
that shit still sells.
I'm about to say, nah, y'all disrespectful if you just say,
Yo, y'all want to stop at
All right,
5 because we only got like a minute left.
it
man.
All
sells.
right, so as my last pick, who am I going to take? That's crazy. This one's gonna be tough.
But
All right,
yeah,
that's
go
fine.
ahead.
We can do constellation prizes after.
Oh, you know what I'm taking.
I feel sorry for all the rappers that I do fuck with on here that I
We
Give me my
just
just
nigga
didn't have
Tyler.
time. We didn't have time, and we went by money bags. I'm sorry. We got to go with Young Money first, and everybody.
that's crazy.
Wolf,
All right,
Wolf
I'm cool
Gang.
with you.
I respect that.
I'm surprised nobody took Future.
He was next. Yeah, he was next. Future, then was
All right,
going
and
21 Savage,
Oh
and then
yeah,
was going Chance the Rapper.
we can tell we
Chance
can
is
do the
winning.
winners
And
after next
Chance coming
episode.
out next.
All right,
Chance on there.
I think I'm making the most money though, y'all.
Hell no. They got the most
If I
money. There
got
you
the
go.
most money, I feel like I got the most earning potential still.
Nah, not off albums, is what we said. That nigga got closing lines. He got cologne. His bitch got an app. That's why they rich. They ain't rich off the music. All my niggas is rich off the
Yeah,
music.
all translate to the music.
They all rich off the
All
music.
my niggas realize that music is not rich money, and they went somewhere else. That's what we want to hear.
They rich from that music money.
I agree. I agree. I got you with that. I got
Man. Wiz Khalifa probably the richest, not the richest solely for music on there.
now.
I don't know. Lil Wayne been touring for like 40 years, so who
I'll
knows?
probably say Jay. Jay probably still got that.
From just music?
Not longevity by itself. Probably him and Wayne. Wayne
Nah.
tours a lot.
We drunk for real. We crazy. It's actually Drake. I know why we fucking around. Drake probably the richest one on this list for real.
Streaming era. I guess I can see that. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
Drake's like the new LeBron James of music to me.
Bro, we don't like minus 45
Niggas gonna
seconds.
be about it.
But you say Drake is the LeBron James of music? I think you're
Yo,
right.
Ron, how much time we got left?
He really is if you think about it.
Mhm.
And he's always compared to the GOAT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boy he don't lose. There's no bad
Who's
Drake songs.
who? Jay-Z? Jay-Z's not the GOAT?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, we could debate that another day. We gonna
No,
have
I
to
said he's
debate
always
that
compared to
another
the
day.
GOAT. Like LeBron's compared to Jordan, Jay-Z's compared Drake's compared to
Wait,
Jay-Z.
I thought you said Drake.
All right, but we gotta wrap this up though. We're out of time. Thank you all for listening to the Purple Pill podcast. This was Robert. Okay, they don't. That's Darren, and that's LA. See y'all niggas next time.
Yeah, you know the rest of us.
Big LA baby. Big LA baby.
In the Middle East with chicken grease.